Gold leads investments in Brazil 234%. Stock market loses inflation. Police investigate sale of illegal gold. There are still a few days left for the financial market to end the decade of 2010. But it is already possible to point winners and losers among investments in Brazil. Gold topped the ranking of the most traditional goods that are used as a reference for applications. The Ibovespa, the most used stock index, so high in 2019, appears last in the ranking of the decade, losing even to inflation. The survey period runs from December 31, 2009 to November 30, 2019. Even with 1 month of trading being accounted for, gold's advantage over other applications is wide enough to secure the metal podium. With 234% yield in the period, gold advantageously outperforms the CDI, which serves as a reference for fixed income investments such as fixed income funds, CDBs and savings. Decade of uncertainties around the world. Asset managers say the last 10 years have been marked by changes in the world that have prompted investors to seek protection. Donald Trump's election as President of the United States, Britain's decision to Brazil may not have suffered so much in the 2008 crisis, but the decade began with a very high Selic. The government tried to forcefully reduce this rate, which did not work, and ended up affecting the capital market. Gabriela Mossman, investment analyst at Suno Research, high interest helped fixed income in Brazil. This explains why the CDI ends the decade with a variation of 153.46%, although interest rates are now at historically low levels at 4.5% per year. The basic interest rate in Brazil started the decade at 8.75%, then reached 14.25% in 2015, before it started to fall. Illegally trading gold. More than 150 federal police officers have been serving since the early hours of this morning. 85 court orders against investigated in Operation Hesperides, launched Friday, 6 by the federal police (PF) to combat a criminal organization that would be responsible for the illegal trade of at least 1.2 ton of gold. According to PF, the amount represents more than $230 million at current price. The warrants are being executed at addresses linked to the criminal group in the states of Amazonas, Rio Grande do Norte, Rondônia, Roraima and São Paulo. The court orders were issued by the 4th Federal Court of Roraima. The court also ordered the blocking of up to $102 million of the investigated. There are 17 warrants for pretrial detention, 5 for temporary detention, 48 searches and seizures and 15 kidnappings and blockades of assets. According to PF, investigations began in September 2017, after seizing approximately 130 grams of gold at Boa Vista Airport, destined for a company in São Paulo. A purchase invoice for gold scrap accompanied the metal, being verified by PF that it was a fake document. The evidence in the police investigation indicates that the criminal group would be made up of Venezuelans and Brazilians who, residing in Roraima, would illegally buy gold extracted from Venezuelan mines in clandestine miners in the state, says PF. Please subscribe to our channel, and for more info visit www.unitedtobrazil.com.